everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Signal PopCast, a podcast that brings you exclusive coverage and the latest trends in the entertainment world. My name is Katherine Rodriguez, and I am one of your producers, and today with me I have three very special people.
I'm Alyssa Shotwell, the co-producer of the Signal PopCast.
Hello everyone, the name's Troylon Griffin II. I'm the assistant editor of The Signal. Pleased to be here.
And I'm Emily Wolfe. I'm the editor of The Wingspan, and I'm also a reporter for The Signal.
Today we have a full show, guys. So much happened this past week, I cannot even begin to describe how I feel. Let's talk about the Oscars.
Oh, yes.
They were on Sunday. Did anybody watch them?
Yes. Heck yes.
There's a lot to talk about, huh?
I watched.
It is
pretty great.
It's my family's Super Bowl, so.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am excited because most award shows, they're not online, and this one was online. As a person who hasn't had cable or TV for 4 years, it was cool to finally be a participant in an award show.
Absolutely, I didn't know that. That's interesting, but they were not live, right?
They were going on live on Hulu.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, first of all, we got to talk about the red carpet. That's the first thing, that obviously everybody, yeah. So some of the best dressed. Rita Moreno.
Oh.
She was wearing a gown that she wore in the 1962 Oscars. That was 56 years old. Same dress. She fits in the same dress.
Is she the woman from West Side Story?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get to see the red carpet part, but I did see when she gave the award, and I saw similar pictures.
She looked incredible. What did you guys think?
I thought it was, and you know what? Rita Moreno can do no wrong in my book, but.
I thought it was pretty great. That just shows she really knows how to keep herself in the right shape to where she can wear that dress. Because, wow.
I have two things. Yes, the dress aged well, but I liked her energy when she was wearing the dress. When she was, I know we're talking about the red carpet, but still the dress. When she's walking up on stage and she's still, dancing, she still has the energy of when West Side Story was shot.
It was pretty incredible, honestly. When I grow up, I want to be like her and wear, the same dress, 60 years later and be like, see, I look the exact same. Well, another one was Nicole Kidman. She was wearing this very beautiful shaped blue gown. It was pretty, unique, and it was simple, and it was...
I'm so glad to see her not in yellow. She always wears yellow, so I thought she looked amazing.
That was one thing I really did notice. Some of the best dresses were ones that were very minimalist. They didn't try to go all out. They just wanted to wear, a very nice, color-oriented dress. And she was a good example of that.
Yeah, another one was for all the Star Wars fans, Laura Dern.
Yes.
She was wearing a beautiful white dress, very simple, very...
chic.
Another example of keeping it great.
Exactly.
And it's simple.
Lupita Nyong'o, also from Star Wars, her dress was beautiful. The gold and the black.
Okay, I loved the dress when I first saw it, but then I realized, on Star Trek Next Generation, Worf wears gold and black, and then he has this same gold, black sash. And every time I see that dress now, I think of Worf because it's very similar to
no.
But I really did like it. She looks amazing. She's always dresses really well.
I liked it because, as we know, Black Panther just came out and she was in that. And so everyone in Black Panther who attended the awards were trying to dress very royal-like. So I really got a royal vibe from her dress.
Yeah. Now the worst dress. I love Viola Davis, but I don't know what she was thinking. Her dress was blinding me. It was this pink, shiny, tight to the body, really not okay.
If it was paler, I think it would have worked a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely. If it would have been white or silver, it would not bother me so much, but why pink?
It was hot pink, right?
Yeah, it was
extreme,
a pink
Power
fuchsia. It was pretty bright. Oh my goodness, this kills me. Whoopi from The View.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen this one.
I actually...
It is a green...
I came up with a name for it. It's a green floral mess.
The thing is, I love the designer who does it. She just saw it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm lost in the middle of, Alice in Wonderland.
It's a mess. I love the designer. It's Christian Siriano. He usually does really, tasteful things, and it's usually very minimalist. I don't know what that dress was. It was not good.
Another one was Salma Hayek.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
To me, that seemed like a Christmas adornment, like something that I would hang in my Christmas tree.
Yeah, we said she looked like Christmas garlands. Like,
yeah, she did.
I think the dress was good, but one thing killed it was the top. Like, I felt like that was overkill when you had two different types of rhinestones.
Yeah.
She also wore a really sour, like, look on her face the entire night. Yeah. She did not seem like she was having a great time.
Part of it is the attitude, like why we said Rita Moreno looked so good. I think part of it was like she was visibly happy wearing it.
Yep.
So even if the dress was like ugly, it would have looked better.
You gotta pull it off. You
chose this.
Yeah, you chose it anyway. So why not pull it all till the end?
Yeah.
Well, okay, enough about that. What about the performances? What was your favorite performance?
I have to go with This Is Me. I mean, even though I'm a huge Pixar Coco fan, but come on. Patrick and Paul all day, so you gotta go with This Is Me.
My favorites, it's a tie between Coco and the performance with Common and the other singer that I don't know her name. And they had all of the people that have been spearhead or figureheads for like movements, like Me Too and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they had the light shine on them. I thought the display was pretty. Her voice was amazing. I'm not a huge Common fan, but like he laid it down, I guess. I like that a lot. And then Coco, like, I don't have to say why, it was just great.
Yeah. What about you?
I think all the performances were great. I gotta say, I really liked Mary J. Blige's performance. While I'm not the biggest MJB fan, I did think that she did a good job. It also reminded me that she was in Mudbound, because I honestly didn't realize that was her. She was honestly that good.
That performance, I loved it at first. I'm like, this is a great song. I never heard the song. Then at the end, she just kind of started doing random, like, belts that didn't really make any sense.
Yeah. My favorites were, of course, like Remember Me. Coco just killed it. And of course, This Is Me was like mind blowing. Like sparks were coming out of my TV and I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful.
It's confetti. It's great.
But yeah, now into the funny and the wow moments. So at the beginning of the show, Jimmy Kimmel said that the person that had the shortest speech was going to win a jet ski.
And then that vacation later on.
Yeah, and then when they saw that people were actually not paying attention to that because the speeches were long, they added a vacation to it. So in the end, the signer, Mark Bridges, took the jet ski home.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I guess the point of it was that everybody that went to stage, and if you look back, at least 6 out of 10 people mentioned the jet ski. So everybody had the jet ski on their mind. It's like, sorry, I'm not gonna win the jet ski tonight, but blah blah blah. So I just thought that was a really funny way of engaging with the the winners.
I don't remember who this happened to, but somebody did get music on them because they did a weird pause and the music started, and they're like, I want to thank like my dead mother or something, and then they had to stop the music. I should have wrote it down. I don't remember who. It was like somewhere near the last third of it. But yeah, at first I was like, oh, they're being mean, and then I thought about it. I'm like, no, there was a pause between his.
Oh no!
He was trying to say that because that's an intense statement.
My thing is, when you win the Oscar, you go backstage and there's like journalists and they like ask you questions and you get to speak more about your Oscar win. You can move your acceptance speech to back there and be like, thanks guys for the Oscar, and then jump out and win that ski.
I was thinking of that while I was watching. I was like, I would have like killed for that stage. Like, sorry mom, ain't nobody's thanking you today. I gotta go jet ski.
I mean, I get it. It's your first time. So first time winners, okay, I can. Frances McDormand, you already have an Oscar. While your acceptance speech was fantastic, move on.
The thing that surprises me is when the people walk up there and they have these lists of people they want to thank.
I don't know. I have nothing against long speeches because I'm like, if I had that moment, not just for acting, for like anything, like to that prestige level, I would be they would have to tear me off to say like, my 3rd grade teacher for doing this. Like when somebody's in that moment, also like time when you're on stage, it feels like 3 seconds and it's like, oh, you've been talking for a minute. But I did like the gag of the jet ski. That was fun.
But at the same time, it's like, come on, it's a long night. The Oscars should last 3 hours, not 20 hours. So imagine if everybody starts thanking their 3rd grade teacher, it's gonna go forever. What other funny moments can you guys recall?
Kind of relating to like the jet ski type thing. Apparently we weren't gonna have music this year according to Jimmy Kimmel, and so we were just gonna have the guy from Get Out come out and start screaming Get Out.
Oh my God, that was the best.
And I would have died if someone like actually it happened to someone instead of like just awkwardly sitting there like waiting for the person to hurry up. Like just have that guy run out and be like,
that would have been Kanye West, but he was not invited.
Yeah, I feel like it only would have been appropriate for like Jordan Peele. Like if he did it to his own movie.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Peele gets up to like say thank you, and before he can even have that out, he just like starts
He'd be like, I'm not casting you again.
Well, I think one overlooked funny moment was, you know, I'm a Star Wars fan, gotta say this. When the Star Wars cast came up and they had to present one of the awards, Mark Hamill, you know, addressed what happened last year. He was like, don't say La La Land, don't say La La Land, don't say La La Land. And I started laughing.
They mentioned the mishap that happened last year several times. I'm like, yeah, make sure that please, whenever you mention like Best Picture, don't give it to the wrong person.
It's like I like how like this year like they had the envelope clearly said it.
They changed the envelopes because of that. Last year I think they were red, and they changed them to white, and I think the letters are like bold, so there's no way you're gonna mess it up. The thing is that last year they had the wrong envelope, so I mean.
I think they had the same two people present, right?
They did.
They gave him like a second chance.
Oh,
because
God.
they were given the wrong envelope to like take out. So
yeah.
Technically, Faye Dunaway should have realized that Emma Stone wasn't an entire film, but
yeah. Anyways, the biggest winners, we're not gonna mention all of them, but The Shape of Water won Best Picture, so congratulations. I haven't watched it. I definitely gotta go.
It's so good.
I want to walk away from this.
I'm definitely going this weekend. Like write that down. And then Best Director, which was Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. And then Best Actor, Gary Oldman from The Darkest Hour. And then Best Actress, Frances McDormand.
Yes.
From 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So yeah, it was a pretty entertaining show. Definitely lasted a little more than I would have expected, but it was pretty good. All right, but enough about the Oscars. Now we are going to talk about the real life, which is our section on television shows and what's trending in theaters and Netflix and all the cool shows. All right, did anybody watch The Bachelor?
Oh, I was all over The Bachelor.
Okay, let me tell you my story.
I've never watched an episode in my life.
Me neither. I hate reality television. I never watch reality TV shows.
We're best friends now.
But I had ABC on because I watched the Oscars the night before, so I had it on, got home, and I was like, what is going on? So, anybody has thoughts on that?
Ari's a trash human being and should be banned from all TV shows ever.
Okay,
Yeah.
So Ari, which is The Bachelor, was in between these 2 girls. This is the final episode of The Bachelor. Becca and Lauren, I believe. Anyways, he ditches Lauren, tells her goodbye, and then in the very last episode, and then proposes to Becca. She says yes, obviously. Oh, The Bachelor ends, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's clapping. And then they go on a vacation for like a month. And during that vacation, homie realizes that he doesn't want to be with Becca anymore. And then he wants to go back to Lauren.
I don't like dating.
This is what I know. Listen to this. So, like, whenever he went to break up with her, that scene, of course, the camera crew recorded every single part of it. They didn't cut it. They didn't edit it. It was a raw scene from the breakup, and it was like nerve-wracking. Like, this guy was telling her, sorry, I do not love you. Like, I want to be with her. Sorry. It was a mess.
Yeah, last night he proposed to Lauren B. on TV.
And then part 2, this other girl, like, he went back to Lauren and asked her to forgive him, and she obviously said yes. So ABC was smart enough to split the episode into 2 parts. So now they had us hooked from Sunday that we watched the Oscars to Monday that we watched the first part of the final episode of The Bachelor to Tuesday. That was the second part. And on the second part, he proposed to the second girl.
Yeah.
Not only that, this is the best part.
A recycled ring.
The girl, recycle ring, number 1. But the girl that he proposed to at the beginning.
The honeymoon.
Yeah. She's a new bachelorette. So they brought out like the new candidates.
Do they normally do that
No.
soon?
No.
It's usually like the
She
next
was
year.
not expecting it. She was like, sure, let's do this thing.
But yeah, I don't see the production value in any reality TV. And
Thank you.
No.
I like some,
Sorry.
but not when it involves people.
I mean, what reality TV
No,
doesn't
like-
involve people?
I like competitions like on when they do like prosthetics
Like
or
Face Off or something.
yeah,
I get
like
okay,
stuff
I
like
see.
that or
Competitions, yeah.
or design like room stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it involves people, but the goal is not to do something to another person. It's to win in a skill that you have.
The whole show, the entire season, was set up So you could pretty much tell that Becca won on the very first night. Like, she kind of was like everyone's sweetheart. She was the sweet person. Lauren B, they treated like crap, I will say, because I didn't see her talk until like the 5th episode, and like she had no personality until like the very last episode. And so now people are like, this girl you had chemistry with, we kept seeing it all the time, you ditched her for this girl we didn't see you interact with at all.
I mean, it didn't matter if you watched the episode, the full season or not, because I didn't watch any of it, and I can tell you, in 1 hour, I learned the full plot.
Yeah.
So,
it's
I even complained to my boyfriend, I'm
cut.
like, you gotta watch this now, you gotta follow it on Twitter, because it's just like this, I don't know, and the way that the producers control their lives, and like, they prevent them from putting anything on social media, so it's just, I don't know, it's just very sad. They're going to have to live under a rock right now. So, yeah.
It's funny because I feel like if they involved social media interaction, like, obviously it'd have to be controlled and scripted. It would add another entertainment, like, element to it.
No, enough about The Bachelor. I think I'm over it. They were on, like, Jimmy Kimmel, The Good Morning America, Ryan and Kelly. Kelly almost, like, kicked the couple out of the studio. She was like, I do not want to hear this anymore. Like, it was pretty funny this morning. But, yeah. What else we got?
Okay, so we have some things trending in theaters. Some of these movies have been out for a minute, but they're still in theaters, so they're good to go watch. Of course, we have Black Panther.
Woohoo! Read my review on it, please.
Yeah, Troylon did a review on the Signal's website, so you should go check that out. Go watch the movie and then read the review. It's spoiler, right?
No.
Oh, it's spoiler free? Okay, there you go. We also have Red Sparrow, which is the, not spy, like, sleeper agent movie with Jennifer Lawrence. We have the movie Death Wish coming out this month. That's the Bruce Willis film. That's all you have to say. Bruce Willis is in it, and people go watch it. There's Game Night, which has Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman, and that's kind of set up as that Clue movie, weird comedy horror. Peter Rabbit, of course. That one has a huge cast. But the main people is James Corden?
Mm-hmm.
I love James Corden.
Me.
It's my late night fave.
And then Rose Byrne. And then another movie we have out right now is Annihilation with Gina Rodriguez, Natalie Portman, and Tessa Thompson. And I just saw that. That's a beautiful movie and scary. If you do substance, do not go see that movie. Because I was watching it and I was like, if somebody was on something, I think they would, like, lose their mind, because some of the visuals in it are pretty insane.
Disturbing,
yeah. They're really disturbing, but it's a very interesting movie.
Well, there you go, guys. You still have some time to go and watch these movies. I'm actually going to go watch at least a couple this weekend, because I cannot believe I haven't watched
Shape
Black
of Water,
Panther.
Kafka.
Yeah, Shape of Water, for example. But there's a lot going on in Houston, no?
Mm-hmm.
We have the rodeo happening until the 18th. We have St. Patty's coming up next week. We have the Bio City Arts Fest, and we have In Blooms Fest. So,
yes.
Has anybody been to the rodeo yet?
I haven't gone this year yet.
Not yet.
What about the past? I've never been.
I have been once. I went and saw Fall Out Boy. I wasn't, for some reason.
No judgment, I'm loving this.
No, I didn't understand that, like, you have to watch the rodeo to watch the concert. So I was very confused why there was cows on the concert stage, and I was like, oh, okay, this is the rodeo part. Okay, people don't come for the concert, but
all right. Well, yeah, you definitely, like, the rodeo starts at 6:45, I believe, every day, and then the concert actually starts at 8:45.
Yeah.
And some of those performances are, there's performances every day. So if you haven't been to the rodeo, we have an infographic on the site that explains everything you need to know. So we'll link to that on our page. But again, the rodeo is a lot of fun. There's a lot of food, and there's a lot of activities, and you have, like, the fair.
Yeah.
So the rodeo in itself and the concert, so you have until the 18th to go check that out if you haven't done so.
Pick your fried food. They'll fry anything, basically.
Go for the fried Oreos. Like,
everyone
so good.
And then on March 23rd to the 25th, what do we got, Alyssa?
We have the Bayou City Arts Festival, which is a really fun event. That is a juried art show, so all the tents there, you don't just pay to get in. Like, a lot of people, it's prestigious to be able to have a tent to sell artwork there. And then they have a lot of kids' activities. I volunteered in the kids' activity section before, so, like, our very own UHCL gallery has a tent there. There's, I believe, the Houston Center for Contemporary Craft has a tent. They have food trucks. If you're not going to go buy art and you just want to go look at it, there's that element to it there. But then there's also curators and stuff, and it's pretty prestigious, but super laid back and chill, and it's outside.
Yeah, I loved it. I went to the last one that was in somewhere downtown. This one is at the Woodlands though, so it's got a little bit north, but it's a really fun event for anybody really who just likes and appreciates art. But anyways, so that's happening from March 23rd to the 25th at the Woodlands, and then we also have the Emblem Fest, which is replacing Free Press Summer Concert. So definitely have to check that out. There's a lot of bands, and that's happening from March 24th and 25th. So I haven't been, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, but another thing to keep in mind. All right, now we're going into the podcast radar. Remember that the rodeo's going on until the 18th. We have an infographic on the Signal that you can check out with all the information that you need to know for that. And also, if you want to watch a recap of the Oscar, we have a Twitter Moments at the Signal's Twitter account. So
Signal
definitely
Cast?
check. No, the Signal Cast, but we retweeted it too. So you can check that out as well. Movies coming out this Friday are A Wrinkle in Time with Oprah Winfrey. Who's excited about that?
I am.
Oh my god, I am.
Feelings.
Yep.
Oprah and Mindy Kaling and Chris Pine sign me up.
It looks pretty, but I didn't like the book, so I don't know if I'll see it in theaters.
I mean, it's Oprah Winfrey. What can possibly go wrong with that?
She's an amazing actress.
Well, nothing can go wrong. The Strangers is also coming out this Friday. I've seen a bajillion commercials on that movie. It's a scary movie. I don't even know who's in it, but it's scary, so I'm not watching it, but you guys should. And then we got Tomb Raider coming out on March 16th.
I have something for the 9th. Jessica Jones Season 2 is releasing on Netflix on the 9th, which now, since they had the Defenders, everybody's getting their Season 2s and 3s. And the Luke Cage trailer just came out because that show is going to be coming out in the summer.
Nice.
But that's my weekend.
And then on March 23rd, we got Final Portrait. I cannot remember who's in that movie either, but yep. A lot of movies, a lot of shows. Oh, by the way, this show is not sponsored by MoviePass, but I recommend that you guys get a MoviePass subscription. So what it is, it's an app in which you pay $10 a month, and you can go to the movies as many times as you want. Let me repeat that.
For free?
Wait, what movie theater?
The ones that are part of MoviePass. But in the app tells you, based on your location, you can see what. But in the Houston area, a lot of them are.
Is it like you need one app for one person, or can
yes,
you go?
You need to know.
Okay.
You need one app for one subscription for one person. So you can, you can share a subscription, but the thing is, you can only use one ticket per day. So it's pointless to really,
Yeah.
Definitely, highly recommend it. I even told my dad, I was like, Dad, as soon as you move, we gotta get this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you everybody for joining us. Stay tuned because next week we have a little surprise for those of you spring breakers who are gonna stay in the Houston area. And yeah, today with me,
Troylon Griffin, the second assistant editor of the Signal.
Emily Wolfe, editor of the Wingspan.
It's just Alyssa, online editor of the Signal.
And my name was Katherine Rodriguez. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Remember to follow us on social media. If you have any recommendations or anything that you would like us to talk about, please let us know. We'll be happy to do so. So stay tuned. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you super soon.